It's week 4 of the National Football League, where London will play host to...
Damn. Come on, I'm about to start.
Let The Rock ask you a question. What is Cody's story? What is the story? Let The Rock make it clear. My cousin Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, beat Cody's ass.
No, Zach already played his?
He beat him.
This is week 4?
And now all of a sudden,
Shit.
rematch? That's his story? That's not how it works. I mean, think about it. You think about it right now. Think about how stupid that logic is. Think if you can apply that to sports. Hold on a second. I know you inbreds want to chant what, but sit there and shut your mouth and listen to The Rock.
He is cooking these people.
The Rock is going to educate your ignorant asses. Apply that stupid logic to any sport. The 49ers just lost against the Kansas City Chiefs. What did they do? What did they do? Did the 49ers say, whoa, 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 wait a minute. What about our story? We got to finish our story. No. They took their lungs like men. They stood up, they dusted themselves off, and they moved on like men. That's what they do. Now, everybody in this arena, in this city, and in this entire state, you should understand this. It's personal. Think about it for a second. Michael Jordan came in here and he crushed the dreams of the Utah Jazz. He ended. You boo because it's the truth. He ended.
All right. You lost.
First of 5 international games this season. The Falcons and Jags underway from London. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
And no sign of him cooling down at all.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Drake London is injured.
Pause for an injured player, and that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move for first down. Ritter with it after the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught inside.
Desmond. My boy. He said, is it Collins?
Here on this opening drive, they've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
Tim Hortons has a new $6 breakfast bundle with a mouth-watering breakfast sandwich, a golden hash brown with a small hot or iced coffee, and a classic donut made for your me time. Oh, and yours too. The $6 breakfast bundle at your neighborhood Tim's.
When it's game, set, and match, and she wins all of that cash, they're going my way. What? Before you go, remember to get Tim's. Bet Rivers online, casino, and sportsbook. Take a chance.
Our Wi-Fi works in every room, even the basement. Creepy down there, but true. Does this help? No, that actually makes it way worse. How about this? You're sick.
Get fast and reliable gig-speed internet on the Xfinity 10G network for just $35 a month for 12 months when you add unlimited mobile. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included. Fast, reliable speeds right where you need them. That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi on the Xfinity 10G network.
You know the saying, they got what they deserve? Not with truck accidents. Innocent people get seriously injured and denied by big insurance. They don't deserve that. We get them exactly what they deserve. A huge win. Call me Mike Morse and let's go for the win.
I would sum up the noon by saying it is fun, it is different, it is high energy, it is smart, it is a cultural touchstone, I think.
What? Tim Hortons has a new $6 breakfast bundle with a mouth-watering breakfast sandwich, a golden hash brown with a small hot or iced coffee, and a classic donut made for your me time. Oh, and yours too. The $6 breakfast bundle at your neighborhood Tim's.
A warning tonight for parents. Authorities in Oakland County investigating a stranger danger incident. What you need to know, up next.
A new report says black people in Washtenaw County are 4 times more likely than white people to face criminal charges. A look at the report and what the prosecutor has to say about it coming up.
Former President Donald Trump has been ordered to pay more than $350 million in a New York civil fraud case. I'm Bill Malugin, and I'll have the details on what's next for the GOP frontrunner.
And we're also tracking a colder start to the weekend, maybe a few flurries around 2. We'll have timing on that if we see a warm up through next week in the forecast coming up.
Breaking news right now in Detroit. One man is dead after police say someone shot him earlier this evening. This happened shortly after 8 Mile and Savage on Detroit's east side. Investigators say the 22-year-old was unresponsive when police got there and died at the scene. Right now, they're trying to figure out exactly who may have pulled the trigger. If you have any information, call police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK UP.
Tonight, a stranger danger alert out of Oakland County. Bloomfield Township police are keeping a sharp eye out after they say someone in a gray van approached 2 children who were walking home from school.
Thankfully, those kids are okay. Fox News' Camille Amiri is live with what police are saying in reaction from families. And Camille, you have all the moms and dads from Bloomfield Township in that area watching closely at this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, these kids did the right thing. Police applauding them for that. But this is a good time to watch this story with your kids if they're still up, or maybe DVR it and show it to them later to teach them about stranger danger and how it's never too safe to be sorry.
Police in Bloomfield Township on the lookout for this gray Ford van. 2 middle school students walking home from the bus stop Wednesday say a stranger driving the van pulled up to them and asked them if they had a phone. It happened in the area of Peabody and Tall Oaks Drive around 3:45 p.m. Police say the students did not engage with the man, instead choosing to run home and tell their parents what happened.
I would feel weird. I'm glad that the kid got a weird feeling. That isn't a normal thing. Adults shouldn't ask children for help.
Wednesday's incident raising awareness about stranger danger for people of all ages.
I'm always nervous, myself. And when you approach me, I'm like, who's that? And, I saw the label, so it's okay.
But you can never be too careful. Sally Walker started teaching her son about stranger danger at a very young age.
They're getting to 12 years old, middle school. They don't want to go in the store. They want to stay in the car. I lock them in and tell them, I don't even care if the police come to the window. Tell them to come in the store and find me. You don't open the door for anyone.
On guard all the time. That's my point of view. Even getting in my car, I'm, aware. I'm doing groceries, loading them up. I watch.
Back to the man driving the van. He is described as white, 20 to 30 years old, wearing a backwards baseball cap
we are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are.
You know, keep your head on a swivel no matter what age you are. You know, we do these stories from time to time when there's a
scrimmage.
Robinson again.
Bijan is the truck guy. I'm sorry, I had the game pause and everything.
Bijan Robinson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time, and they're led by the former #1 pick of the draft. In his 3rd season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
Last year we got the Trevor Lawrence. So many tapped to be the savior of the Jaguars. He broke 4,000 yards for the first time and threw 25 touchdown passes and guided his team to the playoffs. This young man, he's been good since the first time he picked up a ball in Youth League. They expect nothing less from him again this season.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When we hear these types of numbers, it alarms most of the general public. But the reality is, African Americans, we live this experience every day.
Civil rights activist Keon Payton reacts to a new report that says law enforcement agencies in Washtenaw County are over 4 times more likely to see criminal charges for black people than white people. Payton is the founder of the Institute of Trauma and Economic Justice.
In 2010, Michelle Alexander produced the book, The New Jim Crow, which we know has systemically impacted African Americans with incarceration for many, many generations, where essentially mass incarceration has become the new form of slavery.
The report actually comes from the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office itself, with the legwork being done by U of M Law School researchers. Prosecutor Ellie Savitz says it's all about being open.
I'm interested right now in letting the data speak for itself. I believe we need to be transparent. I believe we need to be honest about what's going on in the system and where we see inequities that we can address.
The study looked at 35,000 case files between 2017 and 2022. Here's the breakdown. It says black people appear in 49.9% of police requests for criminal charges, but make up only 12.2% of Washtenaw County residents. By comparison, white people appear in 47.8% of charging requests and make up 70% of the county's population.
Now that we've identified some of the potential disparities in the system, that's the next step to see, are these disparities that are potentially explained by individual evidence in a particular case, or is there something else going on here?
Many black community activists say this report is a good start toward much-needed reform.
So I'm very happy that the prosecutor in Washtenaw County has published this transparent report, and I'm just hopeful that other prosecutors around the state will do the same. And in fact, I think that Governor Whitmer ought to really declare a state of emergency to address this issue so that all of our counties can really begin to collect the data and the facts around this issue.
And we'll see if that happens. Meantime, we do know the ACLU provided the funding for this report and investigative project. We're live in Ann Arbor. Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, you hear from Keon Payton. You saw Ellie Savitz, the prosecutor, who obviously sees this as an issue. It's not them we have to be concerned about. It's perhaps prosecutors and law enforcement who don't get this. Getting through to them that there may be a disparity here is probably the most critical piece to this puzzle.
Interesting. That was a good. What?
Different areas related to criminal justice reform. This is certainly one of them that a lot of national interests
Hell no.
have been highlighting for some time. No doubt about it.
An important report that everyone should pay attention to and hopefully take action on.
Yeah, that's just this. That's just this game.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Another tote for ETN.
Oh my God.
And brought down.
Skeleton and man found an old public building in Detroit West Side. Oh, that's interesting. That's not what I wanted to see.
100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Oh my God. I was right there. I need Jeff to get hit stick power.
Just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs...
Yeah, it's only week 4. Still got a long season to go.
To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Straight ahead, ETN.
Oh my God.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
Oh, you just 1 and 3. You got that.
Part of the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
What if I come over there and take that job? I need you to be signing some people.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jackson.
All right, I'll be here when you get back on.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this 1st quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guy scored quickly to start the game.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals are just for likes, try one you'll actually like.
We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic. This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust.
Smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually...
And just like that, my car's getting delivered in a couple days. Say what? Delivered. Right here. Right here.
Car shopping made unbelievably convenient. My kids can buy your car with Carvana today.
This is our city. We're here to protect people. This crew attacked our people in their homes.
Charles who ate a big old bowl of Raisin Bran Crunch and packed a downright immaculate carry-on. Big Chuck, you sock-rolling son of a...
Life doesn't stop for a cold. Honey. Daycool Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Daycool Honey. The honeylicious daytime coffee aching stuffy head fever power through your day medicine.
Let's get you cleaned up before Mom gets home.
That'll work. Dentist 6 cleans so you can get closer.
Corsair, thin skin. When I'm shaving down there, not just any razor will do. Venus for pubic hair and skin with a patented irritation defense bar. For a smooth shave with blades that barely touch skin.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. This is the latest technology. For an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR. Don't wait. Scan the code now and get the permanent solution.
It called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Bootlegging out here, Ritter. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A give left side to Robinson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ritter back to throw. Kadero Hodge has it complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Falcons at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Ready.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running. done early.
Ready.
Ritter fires quickly out wide. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Algier will try to pick it up. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3. On the give, Algier headed left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
But with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Ritter off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Kadarius Hodge, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued. picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get...
There he goes, right side. He's still on his feet. Calvin Ridley, touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On second down, Ritter. Over the middle, it's complete. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A give to Robinson on the... Now the ball comes loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
Check right.
First down, here's Ritter. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Ritter now on second down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ritter. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have broken our tie. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Heard a few naysayers talking when the Jaguars signed Kirk to a massive 4-year deal, but you don't hear many of those voices anymore. Not after over 1,100 yards and 84 catches. He's living up to the contract, and a good pickup there for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay, ready?
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Going deep this time for Miller. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Scotty Miller as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Play action. It's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, with both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. It's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
The Falcons' pass rush was the second worst in the NFL last year with only 21 sacks. So what do? You go out and get a big man who knows how to get to the quarterback, as we just saw there. Calais Campbell in his 16th season remains one of the most respected players in the game.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
McManus's point after is good, and we are all tied at 28. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked. Game, because not only better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle there by Antoine Woods. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just 128 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Robinson with another carry. Brought down at the 20.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he... guy that his franchise can rely on.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, here's Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll get 34 yards there.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown! Evan Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
McManus now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. But this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't... tiny lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sidewalk. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Falcons strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun snap, and again the ETN. Shoves him aside. And they're right past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got it to about the 40.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Hold him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had no open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know, on it. Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw again is Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Let's go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field. Incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another big time.
And then by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll run again here with Robinson. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. And with that... the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Atlanta, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.